Hi, I'm Jeff Phillips, and in this Excel tutorial I'll be showing you how to format various chart elements. Let's start with an existing chart and try and change the background colour. I right click on the perimeter of the chart, go to Format Chart Area, you see this grey pane pop up. Now make sure you select Fill. I was trying before and I selected Border and wondered why nothing had happened. If you expand the arrow there and we go to Solid Fill, there's a green there for some reason. You can go to perhaps a lighter grey. Looks a bit too dark, so I might just go one step back and then just click anywhere else on the chart, and we've changed the background colour. You'll notice, however, doing that the horizontal grid lines they were grey as well, and they've disappeared into the background. Now you can try and click on a grid line. Well, you can't find it easily there because it's missing or behind the background colour. So if you can't see an element to click on and format, what you can do is just click anywhere on the chart, and up here in the format, in the green top toolbar, you can select format, and then under this box here in the top left you can go down to grid lines if you can find them. If they're not there though, if there aren't any grid lines you won't see them, but there's another way to add them if they're not there, but they are there, they're just grey. So I'll go to vertical grid lines. Now they're selected. You can see there's little blue dots either end of them, but you can't see the grid line itself because over here the colour is grey as well. If I select the drop down arrow and change it to black and then click away, you can see we've formatted the horizontal grid lines. If you wanted to add grid lines that weren't there, say vertical grid lines, I probably wouldn't for this chart, but just for the sake of argument, you can click on the chart and this little plus sign lets you add elements. So I'll click on that and we'll go down to grid lines, and then this arrow over here and vertical grid lines. Again, they're grey, not showing. You can see they're cutting the horizontal ones there, but that'll be okay. I'll fix that up in a minute, because I'll just click on the chart again, go to format up here, and then our vertical grid lines should be there, and there they are. Now I've selected, sorry, that was horizontal. Where are we? Here they are here, vertical major grid lines. I'm not sure if they're selected or not, but no, that's the horizontal ones. Not sure what's happening there. Try again. Vertical axis, horizontal axis. Select that one. Okay. Horizontal category axis grid major grid lines was the opposite to what I thought. These little blue circles are really connected vertically. You can see little gaps there, but they're called horizontal grid lines just because you go along the horizontal axis. That's a bit confusing, but you'll find them under one of the grid lines over here. You see there are two lots of grid lines, one there and one there. It turns out it's this one. Now if we go to the format and change them to black, there you go. So that's how to add grid lines. If you can see a chart element, you can actually right click on it and delete them to go back to that state there. If you wanted to change the axis title here, if it's already there, you can just simply click on it and then drag and edit it, or change the colour, for example. If I want to change that to black to make it stand out, I'll change it to red just to make it more obvious. You can make it bold, or whatever, italic, underline, all those sort of things using the normal standard toolbar. If it's not there, again, you click on the chart, click the plus sign and select it from here. Okay, if you wanted to change the series colour, so these green bars I prefer to be red, you can again right click on one of them, it'll select the whole series and select Format Data Series, then select the bars over here. Sorry, not the bars, the paint bucket, because that's to do with colour, and you can see it's green. Selecting the drop down menu, change it to red, and they'll all be changed. If you just wanted to change one, for example to highlight a particular month, click on it once, and I know it selects all of them, but then click on it a second time and just that one will be selected. Again, click the paint bucket and change the colour to, say, I'll change it to a light blue, and that just changes a single one. If you want to change the spacing of the bars, click on any one, and that's to do with this gap width and series overlap. If I have a negative overlap, drag it to the left to get that. That separates them out, as you can see. If I have a positive overlap, then they are actually overlapped, and you probably really wouldn't want that. You can type in here directly if you wanted negative 50% overlap, and press enter, and the gap width is between the clusters of bars. At the moment it's 100%, but if I change it to 200% you can see what it does. There are bigger gaps here between the bars. Or if I go the other way, 0 is the least gap you can have between the bars themselves. But if I make it, say, 50% again, that's all. Maybe let's try 10%, 10, and enter. There we go. So there are all sorts of things you can do. If you wanted to change one of the series from bars to a line graph zigzagging over the graph, you can right click on the graph and change chart type and go down to combo, and here you've got a choice which one you change to a line. It's guessing we want the number of PDs as a line. I'll leave it as that and go OK, and it puts a line there. It doesn't stand out very well, so I can right click, format data series, the paint bucket, and I want to change the line from orange to, say, black, something like that, and I can do that. If you want to change the axis divisions, again you can right click on an axis, see how it's a little bit hard under there, you can see a box around the numbers on the axis, and I can format axis and change the maximum to, say, I'll make it 60 just to make a point, and press enter, and it changes the limit there from the automatically generated maximum. To what else? To move the legend around there, you can click on that and drag, yeah, just like that. It's sometimes a bit hard to grab. That's because I've got the outside clicked as well. I'll click away from the graph, then start again, then click there, move to the border where it becomes a 4-pronged arrow, and we can drag it up to where we want it. If you wanted to get rid of it, you can just click on it and delete it. If you wanted to get it back, plus sign, and down to the legend, and there it is. It's put it at the side, but I can move that. Again, that problem, I've selected two things at once, so click away, then click the legend, whoops, moving the whole lot, and move it to where I want it. You can see that this is wasted space here. You can just click in here and drag it back to fill the whole lot. So play around, you can see there are quite a lot of options with the formatting the graphs. Again, if you haven't got this grey pane here, just pick anything, right click, format, and then it'll come up, and then if you click on something else, say the bar, the options for that element will appear as well. Anyway, I hope that's of some help. Thanks for watching.